let's hope that that's working. I think that looks good. All right. Hello, everyone. Okay, now I'm broadcasting. Um, I'm broadcast. I'm broadcasting in windowed mode, so I hopefully won't have problems with the Transcendence windows not being aligned, but we'll see. Um, just reading some chats. I'm on Discord. I'm on Twitch, and I guess I'm ready to start. A couple of things that I've been working on. I've been working on mostly fixing bugs. You probably saw I fixed a slew of bugs, and I'm pretty happy with how many bugs I fixed. I don't know how many bugs I added, but I hope it's less than the number that I fixed. I also did a couple of new images. I've been working on some of the corporate stations. Those are really, really old. Let me just... I can't... Oh, actually, I can't show you. Let me show you this, actually. I gotta flip over to monitor mode. Okay. Now, hopefully I can show you. These are all the corporate stations, and one of the things that I think you'll notice is that all the stations are kind of building-like, and because the camera is very, very close, you get this weird distortion where the top looks much, much wider than the bottom. So everything looks kind of like that. I mean, these are all slightly distorted. And in the new version of the guidelines, the image guidelines, I have the camera much further away so that there's much less distortion. And so my goal is to really re-render all of these to with the new guidelines. The other thing that I want to do is be a little bit more faithful to the scale. So, all these, I mean, how big are these really supposed to be? I want to try to make them appear the size that they're supposed to be. And the biggest clue, I think, is window size. If you look at some of these stations, these windows look gigantic. If those are normal looking windows, then this structure is not very large. It's kind of like a, 5-story building, which is not that large maybe for a factory. Same with some of this stuff. In contrast, you look at this hotel. I think those windows are probably proper size for something that's the size of a large building. So I've started to re-render them, and the corporate arms dealer is kind of the first re-render that I've done. It's obviously it echoes the shape of the original version, but it just has a lot more detail so that you can see the scale. It's also a little bit larger to also fit into the prescribed scale. That diameter is about 150 meters, so it's a 150 meter diameter station. That's really about the lower limit, and really technically below the lower limit for something that could spin and have gravity. Even then, that would have gravity at maybe half or a third Earth level. Not really enough to simulate Earth, but maybe enough to dispense with to not have to do exercise every day. I don't know. There, I guess I just think of it as a trade-off between realism and fun. So that's a new version, but I'm excited about that, and so I want to render a lot of these other ones with kind of that new level of detail. The other thing I did is the ice farm. Here's a version of the ice farm, which again, I'm going for some of the new guidelines just to make sure that it kind of fits that scale, and that it fits some of the new look and feel of some of the stuff. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I don't think I'll get to a lot of the other stations before I release 1.8 beta 2, but I'll make as much progress as I can. The two highest priorities for me are right now the let me just pan over here. the corporate shipyard, which is using the old Korolev image. I really want to come up with something a little bit, something more unique and more fitting. And then the other one is the corporate enclave. The corporate enclave really is meant to be the equivalent of a Commonwealth colony, Commonwealth station, kind of one of those the ring stations, not the giant metropolis, but the ring stations. And those are much larger than this enclave. So this enclave needs to scale up a little bit. It's supposed to be essentially a self-contained station with lots of corporations and lots of corporate citizens. So it doesn't need to be a little bit larger than that. So those are the two things that I'll do. I'll do that one, and I'll do this corporate shipyard. And then bit by bit, I'll work through some of the other ones and try to get them up to snuff. Lowest priority, I won't get this done probably for 1.8, but lowest priority is probably coming up with unique images for the Razir Messer and the Makayev weapons dealers, arms dealers, and Bushido, just to make them slightly different from the generic arms dealer. But I'll worry about that. I'll worry about that later. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. Let me flip back to Transcendence, and that's what I've been doing. And now why don't we continue our game and see how far we can get. And as always, I'm happy to take questions. I'm happy to answer questions from Discord. I've got Discord and I've got Twitch. Cal Winter says, if I remember right, the minimum radius of a station having Earth gravity has to be 900 meters. Yeah, that's it depends on it depends on your tolerance for dizziness. Yeah, I think I read somewhere. I read somewhere that it was closer to 300 meters. But I'm not. Again, this all depends on how tolerant you are of nausea. Certainly, the bigger the better. My kind of in-world explanation for a lot of this is that obviously in the future there's a lot more tolerance for zero gravity. I mean, between appropriate levels of drugs and nutrition to prevent bone loss, and whatever genetic and biological enhancements to counteract that. Plus, then of course, like I said, the ability to live and work in less than Earth gravity. That's kind of what I'm thinking in terms of why gravity is probably not full Earth at many of these stations, especially since small ships have no gravity other than when they're thrusting. So you'd imagine that there'd be a lot of tolerance for a wide range of gravity. Yeah, the ships that are placeholders in EP seem higher priority than unique corporate stations. Agreed, totally agree. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of ships in Eternityport that I need to actually create. Most of them are less common. They either show up in special missions or things like that. So they don't show up that often. The most common ships that you see in Eternityport are all unique. So it's I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put on the priority, but for sure, a unique Bushido station is low on the priority right now. That's not going to happen for 1.8. Maybe not even the next version. All right, well let's get started. Let's see how far I get. I've got a couple of other changes that I want to show you guys. Minor changes, but I hope you'll like them. Let's see if we can play through it. And of course, like I said, who knows what bugs I've introduced, so we'll find out when I play. All right, well, welcome back to the game. This is my permadeath run using the freighter. Now let's see if I can remember what we've been doing. We've been coming up through here. I think this time, if I remember correctly, I brought a bunch of... Did I bring some good... Yeah, I brought some... I think I bought some ore. I don't remember what people want anymore. Let's see. These guys import basic foods, fusion fuel, and luxury goods. Oh, okay, so they want food and luxury goods. Do I have any of that? I might have already sold it. which is why I'm here. Yeah, I probably have already sold it. Okay, well that's okay. Oh, this is some luxury goods, so I guess I can sell this stuff. I've been reading the Expanse series by James S.A. Corey. Quite fun, has some parallels with that. You know, absolutely. I read the first 2 books of the Expanse, and I absolutely love the books, and I love the series, the TV series too. I'm pretty far behind on the TV series, but I absolutely love the Expanse, and yeah, it's I mean, it's good and bad, but it's really interesting to see some of the parallels between the Expanse and Transcendence. It's, you know, a lot of this just happens to be in the air, and that's why I think we kind of both converged on it. But that sort of gritty realism in the Expanse, I think, is really, really cool. I mean, obviously, since I think a lot of it is also in Transcendence, so that's definitely something common. You know, I was also the thing that not to give too much away in the Expanse, but the first book, you know, the whole concept of you know, kind of this proto molecule reminds me a lot, or comes off a lot like the Chimera stuff in Corporate Command. And again, I did those all long before I ever read The Expanse. But obviously, The Expanse being a little bit more popular than Transcendence, I'm sure some people will think it's the reverse. But either way, I love The Expanse, so that's cool. All right, let's keep going. So let's see. I guess I can sell some stuff. Rigel Aurelius. Okay, maybe should I hold on for Rigel Aurelius? Maybe I will. This the Lalande system offers more stuff, so maybe I'll sell that. I got plenty of cargo space, so I don't need to really kind of dump my stuff right now. And how am I? I've got a great Omni laser with plus 85%, which is awesome. I probably need to repair my armor, so I'll do that. I think I'd need to upgrade my armor. Oh, except I have almost no credits. There's some plasteel armor, which I cannot upgrade to. Let me. Can I sell anything else? No. I guess I'm gonna have to then explore. Let's explore, and then we can see. Rigel generally has a bunch of corporate enclaves, so that causes high prices for the things they buy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's explore. This is like a red dwarf system here, so kind of have to go through a lot of this little rubble. I really do want a drive. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna open seals. I have to rework that mechanic. That's not quite as interesting as it was in 2003. Curators, which I can avoid for now. Asteroid, illegal miners. Jettison your cargo. It's not much trouble. Oh, I guess you're right. To open up one of those. What are those guys? Do I have targeting? Oh, I do have targeting. Okay. I can kill these guys. They're miners. They'll might give me some ore. Ah, nothing. Nothing. Okay, that's alright. That was still possibly worth the fuel. Abandoned cargo crates are a first-time trap. I don't disagree, and again, that's why I think I need to rework the mechanic. It's not... ooh, salvagers. It's you know, I don't mind the randomness, but you know, I hate the, oh well, if only you jettison your cargo first, then you'd be okay. That, it kind of seems, I don't know, like, again, a newbie trap. which is not exactly, I think, that great. So we'll have to come up. I think there's a lot of ideas for how to rework them. I don't remember a lot of them off the top of my head, but we'll have to look at it. Oh, that looks like anarchists. I'll get them. Whoa. Okay, now I gotta dock before these guys, before the salvagers get anything. Okay, illegals. If I find a hotel, I'm all set. Nope, useless. Useless. Oh, that's too bad. PM says, it's a rookie trap, just make the acid damage armor instead. That's a great idea. I mean, that's a simple idea that would avoid that problem. It now just turns into, you know, a usual loot box. These guys are tough. Almost done though. Okay. Omni is always good. Oh, Gila's about to bark. Ooh, good stuff here. Trading computer, which is useless. They could make you NMS says they could make you radioactive instead, which that would be really mean, but you know, it would work as long as there's a nice station nearby. Again, higher levels, that probably makes more sense. Okay, here we go. Vikings are... There we go. A little out of range. There we go. I need a missile launcher too, I guess. Should I refuel? Oh, I got so many fuel rods. I can refuel. Okay. There's a Tempest lab, and that's it. Whoops. Who else? Okay. Let's keep exploring, just to see what else is around here, and then eventually I'm gonna go repair. Centauri Warlords. Okay, those guys are always fun. Oh. The heavy gunships are not as fun. And this guy looks... There we go. One could contain a ticking time bomb that explodes right in front of the player's ship. Oh, that makes sense too. You know, I can imagine that it would be like kind of a booby-trapped storage container. Someone's storing some stuff and they booby-trap it so that no one steals it. I buy that kind of stuff. How many people are out there rigging cargo crates as traps, though? Well, I mean, again, like I said, it would be booby-trapped to protect what's inside. We'd have to do it with proper. We'd have to set up the story properly. I don't know exactly how, but that's how I'd manage it. Okay, what else? Anything else around here? There's some wrecks over there on asteroids. Asteroids I don't go after until I'm a little bit... I have like WMD because it's tough to crack those things. Okay. Ah, there's a planet way out there. Let's just do that one. Might as well try to get this complete system. Abbasid. That talk about salvager bait. These guys I can probably. Trying to steer. God, avoiding the shots is not ridiculously impossible. Portable analyzer. Oh, so one minor thing I added. Notice I added a place here where it tells you how many charges some analyzers have. Remember we talked about that last time, and that I think is going to prove to be super helpful. So we'll take that. We'll take that. Another thing I added is now it also shows up here. I don't know if this is the right place necessarily, but basically what I do is for objects that declare that they want to show charges instead of counts, they'll show their charge here rather than a count. And and if there are multiple of these, then obviously they get expanded. I don't know if that's the right method, or if maybe I should put the charges up here and leave the count here, but I don't know. In practice, any item with charges in practice ends up being unique, so I don't know. I think that's okay. This is why I want the WMD0 to be more than 10%. It's such a huge difference in durability when stations have multi-hull. That's a good point. I mean, I kind of wanted a little bit more variety in terms of having stations survive more. I think where it gets boring is when you have stations without weapons. Then I think it gets boring. You're basically just, you're just shooting it on autopilot. I don't know. I'm gonna avoid that too. For the reason that we just discussed. Fuel low again? Wow, I'm really crunching through fuel. I better refuel somewhere. Like here. Wow, I'm crunching through fuel. And I have a 25 megawatt reactor. I think is my hull plate ionizer or my Omni laser. One of those is like super expensive. Okay, let's go back. Oh, is there anything that I can use my analyzer on? Barrels? You guys already told me not to try to get anything good here. I'll analyze that. Oh, organic acid. Well, that saves me something. Uh-oh. Speaking of radiation, let's go back here. Okay, now I do have an illegal item, so I do have to dump that. There's no hotel. Have I found a hotel yet? I don't think I have. Oh, I have. Oh, well, maybe I go backwards. Maybe I'll go backwards. Let me do that. Because the nice thing about going backwards is I think it said that I can sell luxuries. Hull plate ionizer is rather high power consumption for its effectiveness, says NMS. Yeah, which is true. Oops, whoa. Did I do the wrong thing? I did. I went to Lacaille instead of Lalande. Lacaille? How do you pronounce that? It's got to be French. Same with Lalande. Is it Lalande? Lalande? Is it French? Those are all, believe real star names, minus a couple of numbers, I think. In Transcendence, I try to make some of the star systems named close to some of the stars that are near Sol. But I'm assuming that the Stargate network is not, entirely, does not have to follow the real distances entirely. So, wait, did I screw this up already? Wasn't there supposed to be a hotel here? Oh yeah, there it is. Actually, most shields from level 2 to 5 or so are... But that one is twice as much power as the class 2 just for kinetic resistance. Oh, that's the talking about... NMS talking about the hull plate ionizer. Okay. Restaurant. Sure. Bootleg DVDs. Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Well, that's a really sad ending. What's the fine? I didn't even have money for a fine. Oh, that's so sad. And I was doing permadeath too. How much money am I supposed to have to avoid going to prison? Is it I don't remember what it is. Maybe it's 500 credits. I think I only had 300 credits. Oh, that's so sad. 1,000 credits, says PM. Oh, that's so sad. Oh well, that's okay. Hey, that's yet another stupid death. That's all you can do. What I should have done, maybe I'll add this to my list of things to do. Let me write this down. Oops. Ministry. No. Transcendence. Okay. Sorry. Hang on just a second. Flip to that. Okay. Let's do when arrested at hotel, go through normal. Is that right? You'll get a chance to plead guilty or not guilty. Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we'll just add that. So how did I do? I obviously didn't do nearly as well as I wanted to. Profit on goods and materials, profits on luxury goods. Oh, that was a great cannon. Great laser cannon. What were my... Here we go. 3 antique travel cases. Oh, it's too bad this doesn't tell you whether they were authentic or not. Antique chronometers look like they might have been authentic. PM says, if the cops are dirty enough to take a bribe, they are dirty enough to take the player to a space alley and blast him with a space ray gun. Cal Winter says, wait, I thought if you brought under 1,000 credits of illegal goods to the hotel, you never get the cops. Did he have more, or am I just crazy? No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. If you, it doesn't matter how much you sell. It's whether you have enough money for a bribe or a fine. I think they call it a fine. If you have I think it's if you have 1,000 credits at the time that you get busted, you can pay a fine to get out of it. Even then, though, I think you still lose access to the black market. So I'm not totally positive. All right. Well, let me do this. Let me do this again. Let me go. I'm gonna go play for real. Let's go. Let's keep going. I'm not gonna do freighter again, even though I really kind of want to. But instead, I'm gonna do. Oh, I should do the Constellation again. Constellation is kind of another one of those that just I think needs a lot more love, and I think I can. And it might, I think it. I did a lot of work last time to try to make the Auton stuff better. I want to see how much of that has paid off. So let's do that. I selected so quick I didn't give people a chance to complain, but that's okay. I suspect I'm not going to live too long in the Connie, so if anyone complains and thinks this is not going to be that fun, well, you'll have a chance to pick something else. NMS says, and NMS did a lot of work on the Auton Bay, which I really appreciate, and he says it's a lot more usable now. Well, that's good. I'm excited for that. Okay, so what have I got? I've got a Defender Auton. Do I have anything else? 15 megawatt reactor. I've got a light turret, light plasteel. All right. Well, let's try to see what's what. So again, in this kind of a ship, pirates are probably okay. Although I have to get the range is so short that I just end up taking the full brunt of their weapons. I can't really dodge the way I did with the Connie. I mean with the freighter. On the other hand, I do get some good stuff here. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna scan around first. Oh, anarchists are. I love fighting anarchists with Omni weapons just because they are pretty good. A ROM. Shields. Alright, that's, Be careful in the Chimera mission and Fiona. Right, yes. Yes, I mean, if you remember on the freighter, I died on the Fiona mission twice before finally... Actually, no, it wasn't the Fiona mission. I think I died on Fiona once, and I died on Arco twice. Got him. Another one. Autopilot, okay. Let's just scan everything. Karen. I'll take these guys. Yeah, you know what? I won't. I'll run away. My shields are almost dead anyway. Asteroids. Nice. Armor patches. Nice. Outpost. Constellation's big strength today is high cargo capacity without the need of trading minings. You can get smugglers or keep Auton Bay and still get high capacity. Fuel station. Oh, let me check it for maps. Nope. I already have to refuel. I don't know what it is, but some of the new ships, particularly in Eternity Port, seem to suck up a lot more fuel than the core ships. I don't know why. And the Constellation definitely seems like it's sucking down more fuel than like a Sapphire. I don't know. The Sapphires just seems so efficient. I don't know if it's the whoa. Okay, this was bad. I gotta get out of here. I gotta repair my armor. That's definitely the way. Just run away. I don't even want to risk it. Ooh, Korolev. I love Korolev. I could probably do some Korolev missions. There's more anarchists. Deploy the Auton. Oh, well, duh. That is what the Constellation is good for. Let me go back and repair before I start again. Let me just do one more thing over here. I like Tau Ceti because there's just so much, so many places to go. You know, almost always shows up with Korolev. It's got all these cool asteroids. There's always a lot of interest. I always like. I think Eridani probably. I don't think it needs to be more crowded. I think it needs more variety. Just a few more things, like especially out in that outer asteroid belt by that gas giant in Eridani. I think it just needs more interesting things out there. Right now, I think all you get are Centauri warlords, but there need to be like a nice variety there. Town Ceti. Save up some money, then you can use Auton Bay exploits to make more. Oh, well that's interesting. Whoop. I can probably take these guys. Whoa there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm not even gonna risk it. This armor is paper thin. Let's see if I can take them one at a time. Got him. Okay, front's still pretty good. Jeez, but those triple. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh! Oh! I didn't have any more sustain. Oh. NMS is like, why are you fighting? Because I got greedy. I got greedy. I got totally greedy and stupid. When will I learn? When will I learn? Clearly not yet. Cal Winter says, George, generic question, but what is your favorite thing about making video games? That's a good question that I don't have a ready answer to. I'll tell you what. at different points in my life, I've really loved different things. Like, I think early on, I really loved just the world building aspect of it. I think that was a lot of fun for me when I was younger. I still love that part. I honestly do. But now I also like some of the game design parts, the parts that make the game um, a game. So that's stuff that I love. Um, in general, obviously, I just love to create things. I mean, it's so satisfying when I do a new feature or add a new enemy, even just redo an image. It's just a very very satisfying experience. So I love that. Um, and of course, I really really love the community that we formed. I mean, I know I say this all the time, and it sounds like platitudes, but it's true. I mean, I love the feedback and the interaction that I get. Um, that's just a big part of why I continue working on Transcendence now. I mean, if no one ever talked to me about Transcendence, if no one ever like said, "Hey, do this," or I love this and I love that, or even I hate this and I hate that, if I never got that kind of feedback, I don't think I'd be working on Transcendence anymore. Because I mean, it's like why bother? But the fact that people still love it and love to play it, I just like that gets me up in the morning. Okay. Also, priority 1 in Tau Ceti is to search for wrecks and cargo crates with loot before salvagers get them. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm in a different place now. Yeah, that's the thing about salvagers. I mean, Tau Ceti is that you do get salvagers here. Okay, now, do I have any? I don't have any. Oh, and I just wandered into... Alright, well, at least that's all. Okay, let's keep this clear. A lot of those guys, I don't want to get close to those wrecks. They're in a particular band, I think something like 300 to 600 light seconds. Yeah, there's one, although I think it might be a little too close to some enemies. Some of these might be too late. These guys I can take. Okay. Plasteel, armor patches, illegals. Nice. That was worth it. At least for now. Claws on station. The wandering ships seem to travel in a diamond path around the system. The salvager algorithm... Oh geez. Now I might be over my head. The salvager algorithm is basically just go from wreck to wreck. I don't know exactly where it looks for wrecks, but it's basically go from one wreck to the nearest wreck it can find. Oh, okay, now I'm gonna deploy an Auton. Nice, thank you for that. Now I'm gonna deploy an armor patch. And now I'm gonna get these guys. Oh, and I'm glad I fixed the friendly or I did the friendly fire on Autons. Now I'm not gonna get my Auton killed. Okay. Nope, useless. Is I learning yet? Should I recall my Auton? What's the strategy here? Do I just keep it with me, or do I keep it back in my bay so that it doesn't get damaged, and so that I have control over it? Traveling salvager problem. Himal will skip. More refuge. Again, I'll try to avoid those. Oh, now I think my Auton's gonna help. I gotta kill it before it kills my Auton. Ooh, turbo laser. Now, I think I should recall it now. And see if I can repair some armor. Repair armor. You do not have any segments of plasteel, so I need plasteel to repair it. 42% damaged. So one thing I've been thinking about is maybe having the Auton Bay repair Autons automatically, basically like a patcher arm, kind of the equivalent of, imagine a patcher arm, you know, which so the Auton Bay would drain power while it's repairing, just like a patcher arm. But in exchange, it would basically repair all Auton armor without you having to have missiles, without you having to have segments of armor to repair it. The reason I started with having the reason I initially designed it as you have to have a segment of armor to repair it is, as you know, again, a resource consumption, just to be able to consume a resource rather than getting free repairs, essentially. But I think if we turn it into consume fuel, that might be okay. So I don't know if people's thoughts, but that's something I'm going to try. Probably not for 1.8, but sometime after that. Let me see if I can get this guy. I always hated that salvagers are all-seeing gods that know about every wreck in the cosmos. You know, that's another interesting thing to fix. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Oh, I can't refuel here. Oh, refuel. While I'm here, though, let me sell. Oh, except I don't have a trading computer, so I have no idea if these are good rates or not. Well, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers right now. I'm just gonna sell, because I need money. I need money. My idea was to allow applying armor repair consumables. Yeah, basically armor patch and all that. Daracon says, corporate enclave is usually good price. I'm gonna come back there for later. But yeah, I think that would, like, having the Auton Bay automatically repair armor just by consuming fuel, I really think would seriously improve the usability of Auton Bay. I mean, for instance, right now my Auton would be repaired already if it weren't for you know, if it were working on the new system. But as it is, I'm gonna have to wait until I find some plasteel armor to repair it, which is gonna be annoying. These guys I can take, I think, because I've got Omnis. There we go. And I think they fragged each other. Should it have tech limits? That's a really great question. Rice, love it. That's a great question. I don't know I don't know. I think I might have tech limits that then can be expanded. Like, imagine that you can upgrade your Auton Bay, or, you know, oh, bastard, he just took that. Imagine if you could just you know, I'm not even, I'm just out of superstition. I'm going to check anyways, but yeah, I knew he just took it. So maybe there's a way to enhance the Auton Bay later to get you more higher level repairs or maybe faster repairs. I don't know. That's another stuff that might be interesting. Basically a way to double down on. Oh jeez. Medical station. Nice. Okay, now I gotta repair. Okay, so I've explored a bunch, not everything. Let's go sell some stuff. Now I got some illegals, but corporate stations don't care. I like to see. I do like the new weapon stations. They're now, I think, a little bit too big. You notice they're about the same size as these manufacturing plants. I think so. I need this whole area needs to kind of grow a little bit, and that's okay. I think it's okay if that grows. Okay, let's sell some stuff. I don't think I want a turbo laser, do I? I definitely don't care about light plasteel, so I can sell that. I've already got light plasteel. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I guess I could have used that light plasteel on my Auton. That would have been more. That would have been smarter. I don't know what that is. I should try out these ROMs. I should sell at an enclave. I should also see what this manufacturing plant is selling. Okay, I've got 2,000. That's not too bad. What about these guys? These guys? Neodymium magnet race, Serenium is hyperfiber, but they sell a bunch of stuff at a discount. Luxury goods. Oh man, too bad there's no hotel around here. That would be awesome, but there is no hotel, is there? Have I found a hotel yet? No, no hotel. I bet there is one, but I don't think I found it yet. Map ROM. Should I buy some more Autons? Oh, but I can repair. That should work. Or should it? I'm not sure. Should I buy anything? Another defender? No, that's too expensive. Too expensive. I'll just wait to find them. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Also remember Auton to repair your Autons. Yeah, I should deploy the Auton and use the Auton dealer to repair. That makes sense. Turbo laser would be good on Wolfen, but Connie, with your skills, true, will suffer. Okay, so I will sell that. I should try these ROMs. Oh, I forgot which one was the... Am I going to remember? That one is the map ROM. So this one is visual display, and that one is autopilot. Okay. So it doesn't cost me anything to deploy a map ROM. I mean, sorry, deploy a Sentinel. Or a Defender, I mean. Repair 170. Yeah, I might as well repair. Okay, so now it's up. Is there anything I can upgrade? Well, I need to repair my armor. That's a level 1 shield. I should upgrade that. A class. Oh, except my power usage is probably not great. Extra megawatt though, might be worth it. Go to double my hit points. Hotels aren't significantly better than luxury goods anymore, if at all. Variations between has a much larger effect. ABCDE says, who would have imagined a dystopian future where autopilot is not a standard function on ships? Fair. Targeting is pretty important, so you can order attacks against specific targets and check auton damage. Yeah, that's absolutely right. So, I don't know if I should get more armor. No, they don't have any good armor. Prioritize armor first, it scales better and doesn't cost energy. Okay, let's go to these guys. Here's some level 4. Advanced reactive is pretty cool. And I think I can afford a full set. Either that or plasteel armor. This is nice, even though it's a little weak against laser because it's good against missiles. So maybe advanced reactive. I think that's a pretty decent armor. Let me do it. And it's not going to slow me down. And they've got 4 segments. And now, can I... What is my... come back to me, please. What do you have? You've got plasteel armor. That's like a level 4 armor. So I don't want to downgrade. And it's got a turbo laser cannon. So I think I'm okay. Outlaw convoy. I'm gonna sell this stuff. And I think there is an Aegis Auton for sale, but I don't think I can afford it. So let me earn some more money. Can't sell anything there. I'm gonna just buy this stuff because I think, let's start with this stuff, silk. 20% discount. If I sell it here, literally across the street, it's gonna give me much more. Nice. Okay. Let's just do the 1600. I started with about 1,000 credits, and I'm turning this into 2,000 credits. So that's not bad. If I had more neodymium or whatever, I'd be able to go back and get the factory to make some more. Okay, should I buy an Aegis Auton? I guess I might as well. Well, I gotta refuel. I don't know if I can afford all this stuff. What else have I got? That's a map ROM. If you can buy a miscellaneous device, you can strip the long reach and sell it. Oh, well, that's interesting. Is that worth it? More worth it than the Auton? I guess it probably is. Only get Aegis if you plan to exploit swap items for cash. Oh, that's what I do. Interesting. Okay, well then I'm not going to get it yet. Alright, well it's almost time, I think, for me to go. So let me take on a couple more stations here. And then we can start with the question and answer period. Or you guys can start now. I am. Armor patch is nice. Oh, that's some good industrial resources. That'll be good for sale. I don't know if I can take these guys, but I'll try. They've got slightly tougher armor, so coilless cannon I can sell. Okay. Illegals, which again, still no hotel. Don't dock at the medical station because they'll take my illegals. Now my fuel's low. Nope. I gotta go refuel. Okay. Anything else here? No, I think that's it. Skip the Abbasid outposts. You might conceivably want Autons with long reach against Karen frigates or the ICS, but in general it does more harm than good. I see. Okay. So then no sense in spending money unless I wanted to abuse and just basically spend money or try to like swap items to get money. And I'm not sure I would get that much money for that. I think I might be better off just trying to kill stations and loot them. Armor patches, always nice. Oh, just out of reach. Oh god, these guys are just out of reach. Armor's doing better though. Oh, almost got him. There we go. One last Hornet. Next time it closes. It's smart, it's trying to keep its distance. That's probably all NMS's new technology. There we go. Autopilot useless. Useless. Aha, new ROM. Oh, sad. While I'm here, I'm gonna go check out these asteroids up here. And then I gotta go back and repair. Nothing good. Corporate Enclave. Sell some stuff. Did I ever check the inner system? Long reach gets you 15,000 credits if I remember correctly. Huh. Oh, there's the Stargate. Oh, and another fuel station. I could use that. Nothing. These guys, where are these guys? I think these guys are Korolev. Oh, they're probably going from a Korolev station. Alright. I could probably do some missions, but I'm gonna go home and repair. Um, sell, don't sell, sell, don't sell. Is there anything else I could buy? Let me see what these guys have. I've already got a light turret. Yeah, I don't need anything else. I think for this, it's light turret. I mean, sorry, I think for this ship, I think I need Omni weapons. Slam is great if you can afford it, but again, my aim is just not that great. But you know, I do need something. I need something with blast so I can crack stations. So that's not a bad idea. Not to mention something with long range. So you're right. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I wouldn't mind a missile launcher too. I love missile launchers, particularly if I can get some KM 500s. Do they have any? They've got a Nami, which I can't afford. They have a Burak, and now with the Uzun, which they don't sell, but maybe the other guys sell. What's my how many slots do I have? I only have 2 weapon slots, so I got to be judicious. I think Nami is that. Slam is great if you can afford it. For the Auton, that's of course, its aim is better than yours. Of course, duh. That's what I should do. Okay, then maybe that's what I should do. Can I afford it? Oops, wrong one. No, not yet. Can't afford it yet. Okay, so I guess that's what I have to wait for. I guess I need more. I guess I need more money then. Okay, I could play a stock market. Nah. How about if I do some missions? Self-proclaimed warlord, 500 credits. Let's see if I can do it. I'll deploy my Auton. Just so I don't forget. It's too bad I don't have a targeting system. That's what I want. Oh, did I not repair armor? Oh, what a dum-dum. I is an idiot. That's okay. We're getting there. Break and attack. I'll hit it from behind. Oh, if I can catch up to it. There we go. Heavy claw cannon. Thanks, Auton. Nothing to loot for. Alright. Did I already loot this? No. Ah, salvagers got me. All right. Hey, start thinking of names for the Auton too. We gotta come up with good names for the Auton. 500 credits, I love it. Alright, I suppose I should I sell my clock cannon, or should I, is that something I can install? I mean, it's got WMD, so maybe that's good. And 180 credits is not very much. Should I give it, I don't think I can give it to the Auton, or should I? Oh, it takes 2 slots, so I can't even, never mind, I can't even install it. Even my Auton can't install it. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it. It's 2 slots. I can't afford it. Let me repair while I'm here. I basically... That mission probably didn't do very much for me. I was barely able to pay for my fuel. Okay. Let's try again. Outlaw Freighter, I can do that one. Just name them based on their weapon and misdevice, if any. I name all my Autons Bob. Let's do that. Let's do... oh, of course I can't name it. I'll name it next time. Oh, I gotta hurry, I gotta hurry. Oh, I'm so slow. Where's the Stargate? Is it gonna make my Stargate? Oh, it's going there. Ah. I can't catch up to it. Oh, I'm too slow. Oh! I don't think this guy can see it. Oh, I'm too slow. Anton the Auton. Ah, bugger. Well, it happens. There's always Otto the Auton. But I think I'm gonna call him Turbo. Whoops! Get out of there. Ooh, a lot of Rex. Any good stuff? I don't think so, but let me try it. Nope. Nope. They're gonna be mad at me. All right, let's try that again. Okay, I'm repaired. I'm sort of refueled. Oh no, Anarchist Station. This is the one that I think I probably shouldn't accept. You guys tell me, is this something that I'm ready to take on? This is gonna have those Hornets. It's gonna have those crazy Hornets. I've got an Auton. I've got some pretty good Omni. What do you guys think? Should I do it? I'm tempted to do it, but cowardice, I think, is also a good thing in this case. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm way over time, but that's okay. Just do it. It's early in the game. Alright, I'm taking it. Alright, Auton. This is it. You're coming with me. And if we survive this, I'm going to give you a proper name. I should have bought a missile launcher. Okay, here we go. You're going to break an attack. I'm going to stay back for a little bit, let the Auton take it. Got one. Oh, okay, getting closer, getting closer. Don't get too close. Got him. Not too bad. Hey, this Auton thing is pretty cool. Mangle Force of Pipes. Yeah, this is the stuff, again, I had not read The Expanse when I wrote this, but this is the stuff that reminds you of The Expanse. Okay, here we go. Let's get back. That wasn't too bad. Don't attack if you don't go through a portal or otherwise save. Yeah, that's what I do in general, or I can always save. And by the way, anytime you start a mission, it does a checkpoint at the start of the mission, so you can always, if you die, you can resurrect and continue the mission. But in this case, I'm playing permadeath, so if I die, I die, and I just restart. Okay, so now I get to meet Anton. I'll do that later. He's an Al-Assad. Okay, that's great. Did I get any money for that? I got a little bit of money. Well, that's good. I still can't afford a... I can't afford a slam cannon. Oh, and actually, let me also see what my... sorry, I get confused. Return to ship. Okay, and now B. How's my armor? A little bit damaged. I guess I should have just repaired it at this guy. I'll do that. Okay. It's cheaper than buying armor. Okay. What else? Did these guys make more? No. They don't make more until I sell them stuff. So I guess I just need to clean up more stuff here. Himal Refuge I think I can take. Abbasid, I don't know. Ooh, missile launcher! And a reactor! Oh, man! I am so lucky. I am so lucky. Unbelievable. I got some credits. That is nice luck. Okay, now let's go back and install. Oh, I'm like doing really well. Of course, now if anything goes wrong, will be really bad. What am I doing? I gotta check those loot tables. That seemed kind of a particularly big amount of loot. Alright, nice. Buy some stilettos, of course. I'm not gonna buy 100, maybe I'll buy 30. Because that's a lot. And then I'll get the rest from the pirates. And now I will sell my reactor. I gotta sell that at the Enclave. And that's good. Okay. Alright, I'm almost almost have to go, but I can now get a little bit bolder and go for this Abbasid. This other unknown ROM, by the way, is a map ROM. I'm pretty sure I bought that map ROM, so oops, I got no fuel. I gotta go back and refuel. I don't wanna use up my fuel. It bugs me that ice is now more expensive than many kinds of food. I gotta go refuel before I run out of fuel. Okay. Alright, let's see what else I can find. These guys, you know, with salvagers around are not as they're not worth taking on anymore. Got him. Laser cannon array and fuel rods. Okay, well that probably made up for the fuel I used up killing it. But the salvagers took all the good stuff. Here's a couple more. Let me wait for my shields to recharge. So I really need my shield. Cal Winter says, like 95% of the time that I get nothing but water ice from Himal Refuge. The other 5% of the time I get game-changing loot. Huh, that's interesting. Get the array. You can sell the damaged at the weapon shop. Oh, right. Duh. I should do that. And then while I wait for my shields to recharge... I gotta check the tables. Not that I'm not... Oh, there's the salvager. Haha, beat you to it. Okay, here we go. I'll let them attack the Auton and vice versa. And almost. There we go. Oops. Damaged array, but nothing else. Oh, that's too bad. And of course, salvagers took everything else. Okay, how about this one? Oh, no, I'm not gonna do this. I don't have, my shields are not. Oh, it's already formed up? Huh. Yeah, let's go back then. When you adjusted commodity prices and masses, it seems like the value density doesn't correspond as much to how rare or luxurious items are. That's quite possible. I'm certainly not gonna argue that. Anything good? No. I should probably sell this. I don't think I need it, and I don't think my Auton need it. And I will sell these guys over here. No, not Makayev. They don't buy anything. These guys. Nope. Oh, maybe I can't sell. Yeah, Makayev guys don't buy weapons. And these guys don't either. Or they don't buy weapons, they only buy armor. Yeah, oh well. Is there another station around here? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's alright. Let me, while I'm here, let me repair. No damage. Oh, that's even better. Then let me go here and repair my stuff. Okay, and then I'm good. And then I think I'm gonna be done for now. Okay, well this is pretty good. That's not too bad for my second game today, so it's not too bad. So it's about 5:30, so I gotta go get ready for dinner. But thank you guys as always for watching. Always happy to do this. I think this Discord is working out, so I'm gonna keep on doing that. And there's plenty of people on Twitch, so I got both of them running, so I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna continue working on bug fixing. I've just got a lot of bugs. Oh, there goes Hilo. It's not a session unless Hilo starts barking. Oh, he loves to bark. Oh my goodness, poor little Hilo. There's got to be something out there. Anyway, thanks as always. Next week I'm going to work on bug fixing for 1.8 beta 2. I was hoping to be done by now. Last week I said I would be done by now, but as always there's just more bugs and I'm just trying to crunch through all of them. So I'll see how far I can get next week. I hope I'll be done by next week, but as always, you never know. But I feel like I'm making good progress, and I feel like there's some good bug fixes going in there, so it's all great, and I really can't wait for you guys to play it. So I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible. So thanks very much, Cal Winters. One last comment from Cal Winters: new weapon station looks like the starbase from Star Trek. By the way, yes. Yes, it absolutely does. And you know, the original weapon station. I mean, I modeled it obviously after the original weapon station, and the original weapon station, I'm sure was inspired a little bit by Star Trek. But also the original weapon station, the angle of the walls was a little steeper, and because the camera is from the top, I changed the walls to be a little bit more shallow, just to make it, you know, just to look a little bit better. And I think when I did that, that's when it starts looking a lot like Star Trek. So it wasn't entirely intentional, but yeah, I totally buy it. I'm working on a mod to calculate armor spans with similar perimeter. Huh, interesting. Possible in game now thanks to sysvector distance exact and sys hit scan. Whoa, interesting. Okay, that sounds like it's going to be an expensive calculation, but hey, I mean, I think that's good. I think it'll work. But all right, thank you. Thanks as always. But sys hit scan doesn't hit ships created the same tick, so I've got to create some events. Oh, bummer. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Well, I'll figure that out. Okay, but other than that, thanks as always. Thank you very much, and I'm just going to keep on working on bugs, and then we'll get together next week and we'll continue. I'm pretty happy with this episode, or at least this particular game. I think I'm getting to like the Constellation more and more, and I definitely have a lot more ideas for Autons. There's a couple of other usability things, like you noticed how when I was playing, sometimes I went to communications menu, sometimes I went to the Auton bay, you know, and like the Auton bay is useless if your Auton is already in the field. But I wonder if maybe it should, like, there should be a command to ask the Auton to return from within the Auton bay, just so that, you know, you don't have to keep on remembering whether it's communicate or Auton. Those are the kinds of things that I think are minor usability things that I could do pretty easily. So I'm going to do that. But meanwhile, thanks again, and I'll see you all next week. All right, bye.